Hey guys, welcome back to my channel. I am here to film a Q&A. I asked you guys on Instagram to leave me some questions. I actually had to screenshot them because it was a couple days ago and I asked you guys that, and they would be gone if I didn't screenshot them and save them. I've done that before, like I was going to film a Q&A and like all the questions were gone because I forgot to save them. But I was gonna film it like in a vlog like throughout the day, and then I just thought I'll just do a separate one just to make a different type of video for the week. So you guys asked lots of good questions, and so I'm gonna get on into those questions. If you are new to my channel, I hope you'll subscribe. I have 3 girls. I'm a mama of 3 girls. A 5-year-old Delaney just started school last week, and I have a 2-year-old Ren and a 5-month-old named Millie. So anyways, let's get on to the questions. Let's start with, what's your weekly grocery budget? And now that it's twice a month, so I think like I'm trying to stick to like every 2 weeks $200 or less is what I'm trying to stick to, and I definitely think it's doable for us. I just did a really big Aldi grocery haul. Shop with me. If you guys didn't see that, go check that out. And I had a table full, slam full of stuff for $150, which I thought was such a good deal. If I would have went anywhere else, it would have been a lot more than that, I really think, for those things that I had gotten. And so far, I know I got a lot of questions on update us. So far, we really like this stuff. We've cooked a couple of the suppers. Last night, we had the orange chicken and the fried rice. We really enjoyed that. The rice was spicy, but it was actually really good. Tonight, we're gonna have, I'm not really sure what will happen tonight, but so far, everything's been good. And so, $200 every 2 weeks, so about a $400 a month grocery budget is what I'm trying to stick with, and I'm really trying to stick with that budget. All right, what is your favorite fall time meal? I love soups for fall and winter time. Soups, potato soup, vegetable soup, those are my favorites. Tortilla soup, love soups for fall and winter time. Do you miss being a preschool teacher, and did you work at the same school Delaney goes to? So Delaney don't go to preschool anymore. Delaney goes to big school, as I call it. I do miss it. I had a lot of fun being a preschool teacher. I had so much fun with it. I loved all the ladies that I worked with. I really do miss it a lot of times, but I wouldn't trade being home with my kids and be able to do YouTube full time. I wouldn't trade that for anything. So I'm so grateful to be able to do this. I've gotten some questions on what kind of schooling we decided for Delaney. Delaney is going to a private school, and it's a private Christian school. And so far it's going great. We really liking it so far. We know a lot of people that go there, that send their kids there to school, and so far she is doing great. And I really wanted to homeschool, but my husband wasn't into it as much as I was. He wasn't too fond of the idea, at least at this point, unless eventually we do change our minds. You never know what the Lord might lay on our hearts. And so yes, but we're really liking her school so far. So far it's going really good, and so yeah, that's the schooling we chose for her. And as somebody asked about a homeschool question, because I mentioned it before, like about homeschooling. If you were going to homeschool, what curriculum? Do you follow any homeschooling mamas? I do follow some. This Gather Nest is great. She homeschools. Micah Stauffer, I follow her. She homeschools. I'm trying to think of others. I would have probably used the Abeka curriculum because that's the curriculum I feel like I wouldn't say I'm necessarily familiar with it, but that's the curriculum that's used at Delaney School. And I've just heard about it more than anything, I guess. I would have definitely done my research though, and made sure, I would have done more research than I had already done to make sure, you know, we had gotten the right kind of curriculum for her. Talking about my weight loss journey, what is my goal with my weight loss journey? By the way, you are the reason I joined Weight Watchers. That is so sweet. I love your messages that you send me like that. My goal with it is just to get back down to where I feel comfortable, and I actually feel really good now. I am definitely not back to where I was pre-pregnancy. I'm about 20 pounds away from that, but honestly I feel pretty good. I am definitely not where I want to be, but I know I'll eventually get there. And yeah, that's my goal, is just to feel better and more confident, and feel better in my clothes that I wear. Not necessarily the scale necessarily, but I know where I need to be at a healthy range, and to where I feel confident and better. Also, to go along with that, how do you keep from eating a ton of sweets when they are in the house? Sugar is my downfall. it's hard. Like, there's days, especially when I went and done this big grocery haul, we have so many different yummy things that I want, and there's so many days that, I wouldn't say so many days, but there's days when I do give in and I see it on the scale like I shouldn't do that. But then if I do that, the next day I will get right back at it. And that was another question, what do you do when you like binge eat one day and then you feel terrible about it? Just get back on track the next day. Get past it, get back on track the next day, and don't worry about it, which is hard to do. But yeah, it's hard having like really good stuff in the house. And I'll be honest, like me not going to my meetings now, I definitely feel like I would be doing better if I were going to my weekly meetings. So I'll have to start back up soon when I can. But I definitely think the meetings, if I were going to those meetings, I would probably be closer to my goal weight than I am now. But I know I'll get there eventually, and I just try to reach for healthier things. I've got like ice cream yogurt bars, like those Yasso bars that I've shared about before are amazing. And when I have a sweet tooth, like I ate one today on the way to pick Delaney up from school, and it was so good, and that like kind of fixes my sweet tooth that I have. So just having, yeah, you may have those sweet things for your kids and your husband, but having sweet things that are less points and healthier for you, I definitely feel like that helps me. What are some of my Weight Watcher friendly foods? I'll answer that, but there is, if you just look back through my videos, I have so many different what I eat in a day videos that you guys might get some ideas from. But I love like turkey and cheese as a snack. That's a super low point snack. Or pepperoni and cheese sticks. I love Laughing Cow cheese wedges with a rice cake, like the white cheddar rice cakes with a Laughing Cow cheese wedge on it. I actually may go eat that right after I film this video for a snack because I need something. I'm trying to think. I love Yasso bars, the yogurt bars. The mint chocolate chip is so good. I love Bananas peanut butter and chocolate chips. You guys have saw that, I'm sure, several times. There's so many different options that are low in points, and those are just some of them. But go and search the Cooper fam what I eat in a day or something. It should show up all that. I need to make a playlist of all those, but I've had so many. I've made several different ones, so go check all those out, and maybe you can get some more ideas. We're gonna have any more babies? I get that. That was one of my most asked questions. I've answered this a couple times before. I don't think our family is complete, but it's all in the Lord's hands on when that may be. I definitely do not plan on having any more anytime soon. If I can plan it, it'll probably be like 3 to 4 years maybe. I definitely don't feel like our family's complete. I feel like maybe one more. That's all up to the Lord, and if we're able to have another one. And you guys know with Millie, we tried for 5 years to get pregnant with her. Almost 5 years, 4.5 years. And so if it's in the Lord's plans for us to have any more kids, then we'll see. Talking about me and Ethan, how did we meet? We used to work when he was going through college and I was in high school. We worked at a local grocery store, and that's where we met and started dating. Yeah, that's where we met and started dating. And do we have date nights, and how often? We have not had a date night kid-free since before Millie was born. And we honestly haven't had a date night in so long, I feel like. But I would love to have them like once every couple weeks. I don't know how often, like once every couple months at this point probably, which I think it's so important to have date nights. And ideally I'd love to like at least once every 2 weeks. That would be awesome, to even just go out to dinner kid-free. And then come back home just for a couple hours. I would love to do it once every couple weeks, because I know that is very important for your marriage, and we haven't had one in a while, so maybe we'll have to do that pretty soon. When will Millie move to a crib? Oh, good question. I'm still not completely sure on room arrangements for our kids. I think what we're gonna do is Delaney and Ren are gonna share a room. Delaney says she wants to do this too. My sisters and I shared rooms, and we were totally fine. I am not against kids sharing rooms. I think Delaney and Ren will share a room, and I think we're eventually going to get bunk beds. And then Millie will have her own nursery. Just because I feel like her sleep schedule she's not sleeping through the night every night right now. And so I don't want her to wake Ren up, or Ren to wake her up, which normally Ren is the best sleeper. I just feel like probably within the next few months, we'll have to figure something out, because she's getting to where she's going to outgrow that before too long. So right now she's fine in it, but once she starts like trying to pull up on stuff, we definitely have to get her out of that. So, but also we have a pack and play too if needed, until we figure out room arrangements. I'm not really in a big hurry. I know it'll get figured out. She's totally fine in here, even if we have to figure out another options besides the bassinet she's in. But ideally she will have her own room, and Ren and Delaney will share a room, hopefully in the next 2 to 3 months maybe. Okay, a couple questions about YouTube. How did I begin vlogging? Ethan and I just went and bought a camera one day, and I had been watching YouTube at that point for a couple years. I did not even know YouTube existed until I saw, it was right after we lost our quads. I saw Daily Bumps, and I had saw that they had lost a child too. And I had saw it on a baby loss blog or something on Facebook maybe. I had saw it, and I had saw this couple, which was Brian and Missy from Daily Bumps, if you guys know them, which I'm sure you do. I had saw that they had vlogged about it, and they were pregnant again. They were vlogging about all that, and I thought it was the coolest thing ever to just vlog your life. And they are the first people I ever watched on YouTube, and I watched them for a couple of years, and I didn't even know YouTube existed before then. Like, I didn't know those kind of videos existed. Like, people actually did that, and people made money doing that. I had no idea until I started watching them. And from then on, I had always thought it would be so cool to be able to do that. We bought a camera one day. It was a very crappy camera. And I don't even go back and watch. I do go back and watch my old videos, but they're kind of cringe. Like, I kind of cringe watching them. I like to go back and watch them so I can see like the kids when they were younger, especially Delaney when we started vlogging when she was 2, I think. But yeah, we just bought a camera and just started vlogging, and I never thought it would become 30-something thousand people later and be able to make an income off of it. And I just honestly love it. I love being able to create videos and put just do whatever I want with it, and I think it's like the funnest job, the funnest thing to do ever, and it's just a lot of fun. It's definitely a lot of work. I feel like a lot of people don't realize how much work it is. It definitely is a lot of work because you have to film things. Like right now I'm filming this video. Ethan has the kids outside. There's also other things that I do, like for different companies that you guys may not see on here. There was something I worked with just a little while back, and there's another. I'm actually getting ready to work with them again, but you guys don't see it on here, but I work with them to create things for them. And so it's awesome to be able to do that, and I seriously love it, and I would not choose anything else to be able to do, because I can do this, create memories with my family, but also make income for my family and make lots of new friends. And how long does it take me to typically edit a video? It really just depends. So I haven't done a cleaning video in a while, but if I were to do one of those, it takes a while. I would say average, depends on how I do the video. Like if I'm doing a voiceover, it takes a lot longer when I have to do voiceovers and stuff. If I did a video where I had to do a voiceover for the whole video, I would say 3 to 4 hours. But if I'm doing a regular daily vlog, it'll take me a couple hours from start to finish normally, to start editing, upload it, and get everything done when I upload it to YouTube. I would say a couple hours. Alright, I think that is it. I got to a lot of the most asked questions and just a bunch of just random questions too. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. I'm going to get off here. I got to give the girls a bath today. Gotta give the girls a bath real quick and then cook supper, and we have church tonight. So I hope you guys have enjoyed this video. Definitely give it a thumbs up, and that lets me know that you guys like Q&As. Make sure you're following me on Instagram, because that is where I always ask questions for Q&A. So if I didn't get to your question, some questions I just did not feel comfortable answering maybe, or definitely follow me on Instagram, because I will do another one of these sometime in the near future. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and we'll see you guys tomorrow. Bye.